Welcome, Capricorn. Welcome to your August general reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want to welcome all my Capricorns. Hopefully you're in a good, abundant, prosperous place. Thank you for coming back and viewing, like, sharing, and subscribing my videos. Cross watchers, new viewers, subscribers, thank you and welcome. Okay, Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment, ready to get your August general reading. It can resonate with your love, career, or it can not resonate at all. It can't resonate with every Capricorn, but if it doesn't, check your natal chart. I am a Virgo Sun, Aries Moon, and Libra Rising, so I have to check every one of my readings to see which one resonates better for me that month. Okay, so don't be discouraged if this isn't your story. It can't resonate with every Capricorn. So welcome back. Hopefully, like I said, everybody's in a good place, and we want to get started with your love or your relationship or your career spread here, however it resonates with you, Capricorn. We're going to be using the Bharata for your general main message, the Grand Tarot Lux for your Celtic spread. I'm going to be using a Smith-Jensen tarot weight. It's just a kind of a tarot weight, but a different type of cards. And then also the Magical Times Empowerment cards for your inspiration for the month of August, Capricorn. All right, so we're going to sage the cards. I've already used the crystals to charge them. And so now we're just going to sage the cards to go ahead and cleanse the energies to make sure there's no lingering energies for past readings. And then we'll get started, okay? So again, welcome, welcome. Like, share, and subscribe. It does help support my channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you, okay? All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and use the frequency bowl to get started with cleansing the energies within myself and the room, okay? Here we go, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's get your party started. Let us go ahead and find out what the main message is that Capricorn needs to hear. There we go, the star card, okay? So either you're going to be dealing with an Aquarius in the month of August. The star card is specific to an Aquarius person. So if you're not dealing with an Aquarius person, then the star card is about having belief, faith, and a spiritual connection to manifesting what it is that you're desiring. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, you have strong faith, belief in having faith in something that you're trying to manifest, okay? Could be with an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but the card is specific to an Aquarius if that's who you're dealing with in the month of August, okay, Capricorn? So here we go. We're going to get started with your main spread. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on for you. Capricorn, what is the issue and main message? There we go, making choices. So we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here for you for the start. Your issue and main message is there's going to be a difficult decision that you have to make. Maybe you have to have hope and faith that you're making the correct decision, but you know that this is going to be a difficult decision, Capricorn, but you know that it has to be made, okay? You know that it has to be made. You're not blind to it. Obviously, she can see through the blindfold here. So you know that a decision has to be made. It's going to be a difficult one. This is about communication and choices with the Two of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. What is your obstacle in making that difficult choice? What is the obstacles that you're encountering with that choice? We have the Page of Cups. So you're knowing that this message or this difficult choice has to be made. The obstacle is that you know that it has something to do with an emotional message, an emotional fulfillment message. The Page of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It's about the page, which is a message, not a full-blown offer, but there are messages of emotional fulfillment, and that is your block, okay? You know that you have to make the choice, a difficult choice, in order to have these messages come in as a full-blown offer, okay? Your block is listening to the messages of emotional fulfillment. You've got to make that choice. You have a lot of belief in something unless you're dealing with an Aquarius, okay, Capricorn? Your recent past message shows the Knight of Cups. So in the recent past, the last week of July going into August, you're going to have an offer of emotional fulfillment coming your way. So now it has come from a message to a full-blown offer. Could be from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person. It doesn't have to be. It could just be someone carrying these energies, but the offer's there. So now a choice has to be made, okay? A choice to stay in the relationship or career that you're in, if it's a career spread, or the career, the option to take on a new offer of a relationship or a new offer of an opportunity for a career advancement or career choice, okay? But a difficult choice has to be had. The obstacle is it has to do with something that's going to emotionally fulfill you, and now the offer's on the table. So what are you going to do in the immediate future besides having hope and faith, unless it has to deal with an Aquarius? It looks like here that you're going to speak your piece, okay? So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy also. You got a lot of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies on the board. You're going to speak your piece. The Five of Swords Swords is all about communicating your strong belief in someone, not letting go of your convictions, not letting someone take advantage of you or walk all over you. This is a person that has said some hurtful words, but blunt words that need to be said to stand up for themselves, stand up for their convictions. It's not going to win them any friends. It's not going to win them any allies, but sometimes you have to speak your piece and get something off your chest, Capricorn, and let it be known that this is what you will accept and this is what you won't accept in a career or a relationship. Okay, so you have to speak your piece. So it looks like a choice is going to be made, and you're going to be like, no, I'm staying with it. I'm standing by it. I'm not going to let you change my mind. This is how I've been feeling. This is the way I've been treated. This is the way you've been making me feel. Whatever it is, you're Capricorn. You're speaking your piece in the immediate future here. Okay, anytime in August. So then we have the distant past message, the Six of Swords. Again, lots of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This Six of Swords is about moving on, changing your physical location so that you can reach a better emotional fulfillment. Sometimes if you're in a place that there's no opportunities for relationships, no opportunities for career, you have to move, okay? You have to change your physical location if you want to get that emotional satisfaction, that emotional fulfillment. So this in the distant past, your distant past message is going to be relatable because it's going to help you making present and future decisions. Sometimes you have to change your mindset, you change your perspective so that you can reach that enlightenment to that, getting that emotional fulfillment. Sometimes it's about changing your physical location and actually physically moving to a better place that allows for better opportunities in relationships and careers, okay? So that distant past message says, keep that in mind. You've had to do it before and you can do it again. Your future message, Capricorn, says here that you will be laying a really painful burden down, okay? Something, a betrayal, someone stabbing you in the back, something that there's no return from, someone that there's no going back and changing things. So in the future, be careful because it looks like here there's going to be a blunt, quick, abrupt ending. It's going to feel like a betrayal's been done to you. It's going to be a feeling like someone stabbed you in the back. But remember that this Ten of Swords is going to be painful. There might be grief and sorrow, but we all go through that through change, okay? It's not to belittle the situation or not to belittle the pain, but there's something that you're going to be going through, so be careful about someone's intentions. That, you know, after speaking your piece, it might lead to a abrupt ending, okay? You might be changing your location or your mindset in that relationship because of what's done to you, okay? So in your present energies, Capricorn, your present energies that you will be experiencing in August, and remember, this future is 6 weeks to 6 months, so you have time after speaking your piece to, you know, maybe change that factor. But in the present energies, you have a choice. Again, Two of Swords is what you started out with, the main message and issue. You're going to have to make a difficult, hard choice. You will be speaking your piece. Someone won't like it, okay? You will, in the present energies of August, be choosing a different path, okay? This Two of Wands will be a different path between two people or two choices of a career opportunity, okay? But either way, you've got two choices. The Two of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy could have to do with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It could be just the choice of two different people or two different paths. It's going to be a difficult decision, but you're going to speak your piece, and it's going to lead to hurt feelings, maybe even lead to an abrupt ending with someone, but it's going to be a success card. The Two of Wands is a very successful card. It's about, you know, being successful and extricating yourself from a career or a relationship and having two options to move forward with, okay? So that is what's the outside energies that's going to be helping you moving on to these two paths or these two people, having to choose between them. The energies is this deep soul connected karma. Okay, so you're either dealing with a Gemini. Lovers is specific to a Gemini, but what's the outside energies that's going to be helping you want to move on is you're missing a deep soul mated connection. So in the relationship you're in, it's not feeling right to you. It's not feeling like a deep soul mated connection. You're not feeling the equal pull, okay? One person is loving the other person more than the other, so there's not an equal reciprocity and there's not a deep soul mated connection. Either that or you're going to have a Gemini assisting you in the choice of the two paths, okay? Or maybe an option in the two paths. But I feel like it's a deep soul committed karmic tie that you're not feeling. That's the outside energies that's pushing you to choose a different path so that you can find that career opportunity or that relationship that does feel like it's karmically soul-mated, karmic ties, strong ties to, okay? So you're not feeling, and you're speaking your piece that, hey, I really don't feel as into you as you're into me, or the other person telling you and you saying, okay, well, if you're not into me like I'm into you, and you can't put in your share of equal reciprocity, and I'm putting in the more of the share, I'm going to speak my piece and I'm going to tell you how I feel. You know, it's not like that, but it's going to lead to an abrupt ending so that you can move on in the future. 6 weeks, 6 months, you will be coming to a abrupt ending. It will feel very painful because it's going to be like someone stabs you in the back. Okay, like you voiced your opinion about something and they said, okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, and so you busted them out. Okay, it's going to be that, or you're going to be speaking your piece in a career situation, saying, hey, I'm not going to let you take advantage and overwork me anymore, and then them saying, okay, yeah, you know what, we're just gonna let you go. Okay, but whatever it is, it leads to new opportunities, to a more karmically tied, soulmate connected relationship or career opportunity. And it's something that you've been wanting and having hope and faith that you can have. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that, it's something that you've been wanting. Obviously, the star card, unless you're dealing with an Aquarius, means that you have belief and faith that's something that you can have, that you can achieve, right? So you may have to move on, like this distant past message tells you, so that you can achieve that higher path, that karmic tie, the deep soulmate connection, okay? Your hopes and fears in August, your hopes and fears is that you will be able to listen to your intuition, your gut instinct, your inner gut instinct, to make the right choice, because you do have a difficult choice ahead of you. You are going to be speaking your piece and separating and having a abrupt ending with something so that you can have a new beginning. So you will want to listen to your high priestess, your gut instinct. So you're hoping that you will have the intuition and the gut instincts to know which choice to make, okay? Which one is the right choice. That's what your hopes and fears are, okay? So your outcome, your total outcome, Aquarius, for the month of August, your total outcome. Okay, so your total outcome, Capricorn. I know I think I said Aquarius, but that's because I've got Aquarius on the board and I'm thinking Aquarius here. All right, so Capricorn, the total outcome for you in August is the Death card, putting things to final rest. Okay, so this could be dealing with a Scorpio. The Death card is specific to a Scorpio. So whether you're putting a closure with a Scorpio, with an Aquarius, I'm sorry, or whether you're just putting a final closure to something that ended abruptly, that was, you had to speak your piece. They didn't like it, so they said, okay, well, that's the end of this. Whether it's a career or relationship, you had to make that difficult choice. Okay, the obstacle was you want emotional fulfillment. You want that deep soul connected tie. Whether it's a deep karmic tie to a relationship or career, that's what you're missing. You're missing that fullness of an emotional fulfillment. Okay, and you have to make the difficult choice. Do I stay or do I go? You've been there and done that before, so it's not something that you need to be worried about. You've had to do that before. When endings happen, you have to move on, and you're just hoping that you can trust your instincts when it comes to that, okay? Because there will be a finality, unless you're dealing with a Scorpio, there will be a finality that's going to take place that's going to allow you to choose, again, for the karmic tie that you're looking for, the soulmate deep connection for a relationship or career path, okay? So that's not bad. Yeah, it's going to be pain and sorrow along the road, but, that finality needs to happen for new beginnings to take place, and so that is what we have here. So let's go ahead and clarify some cards here. Let's first clarify this choice that we have to make, okay? Let's clarify the choice we have to make. I have the King of Swords. So when you make that choice, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, the King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You're going to have to use no emotions, Capricorn, when you do it. You're going to have to use facts, logic, and emotional detachment when making that choice, because it's all about achieving that. Don't stay in a situation that you don't have total emotional fulfillment, whether it's a career that you're stuck in a rut in, a relationship that you're stuck in a rut and you're just feeling like it's one-sided, like you're the one that loves more than they do. You have to use that cool facts and logic. Do I need to waste any more time in this relationship? Is it going to be fruitful? Is there any potential for growth? And it's a hard decision to make, okay? Your obstacle is that you want that emotional fulfillment. You want that message that's coming in that you can have a better emotional fulfillment elsewhere. That's the message, okay? And so you're going to speak your piece. Let's go ahead and clarify this Five of Swords. The Five of Swords says, yeah, strife, competition, inner conflict. When you speak that piece, it's not going to go over. There's going to be some bickering and some strife. So when you speak your piece, there will be some Five of Rods, Five of Swords, Five of Rods, Five of Swords, speaking in blunt communication, speaking your piece. And this is the Five of Rods in bickering, fighting. It's not going to go over easy. It's not going to go over well. You may have some inner conflict about it, but speak your piece you will, okay? And it's about time, Capricorn. You need to speak your piece, okay? Let's go ahead and hit that Ten of Swords up here. The Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords for Capricorn. Yes. Okay, so somebody's going to cut somebody out. So this abrupt ending doesn't mean that it's you that's being stabbed in the back necessarily, okay? It could be you taking on the energies of a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius to cut somebody else out, okay? It still feels like, you know, it feels grief. It feels very powerful. It feels very painful. The Ten of Swords is not only about betrayal, but maybe betrayal that you thought you would be in this relationship. Maybe you told this person you would be long-term relationship or career opportunity, and you had to cut it to an end. Okay, you had to cut it out to the quick. You had to use your cool facts, logic, and detachment, like the King of Swords over there for the difficult choice you have to make. And maybe you cut somebody out, or maybe it's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person, woman, female, male, whoever that takes you out, that cuts you out, and that's why it's painful and it feels betrayal because you didn't expect it. Okay, you spoke your piece maybe to clear the air, but maybe you didn't expect this person to cut you out, and that's exactly what's happening. So either or, vice versa, whoever did the cutting could have been a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it's very painful irregardless of who cut it. The pain is dealt. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this death card up here. The death card for Capricorn and the total outcome. I have the Hermit card. Okay, so what that means is that the Scorpio card that's relatable to death, either you're dealing with a Scorpio in the end, that's who the final chapter may be with, or it could be a Virgo. The Hermit card is specific to a Virgo. Maybe you're closing a final chapter with a Virgo. Who knows? But it could be just a message that you're closing a final chapter, and now is the time in the total outcome that you're going to have to seek a higher, deeper wisdom and enlightenment moving on. Okay, and what path to take. You have choices to make, remember? So maybe taking your time out to isolate yourself and seek a deeper wisdom or enlightenment, unless you're dealing with a Virgo or Scorpio, that's the message, okay? So that is the message I have for you, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and get you an inspiration message. Don't forget to have belief and faith that things will work out in your favor for a deep soul committed relationship or connection in a career, okay? It can happen if you put the faith in it, okay? So go ahead and give me the inspiration for Capricorn for the month of August. For Capricorn, I have gratitude, okay? So be grateful for abundance, live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come, okay? So no matter what painful sorrow and deep cutting, extricating from a relationship, no matter who's the one doing the cutting, or a career, maybe you say some speak your piece to a boss, and maybe that ends up in you not being there anymore. Just be grateful for the little things, the abundance that you have in your life, and appreciation, because when you show appreciation and gratitude, you're bringing that back to you. Okay, so when you think of good things, when you be thankful for the good things that you have, more good things will come. Okay, so what you put out there, you will manifest. More love to you, Capricorn. Stay safe until we read again. Take care. This is Carol with Until Enlightenment. Like, share, and subscribe.